Hey, yeah, good morning, everyone. Or, whatever time you're watching this, it's the morning right now as of the time I'm recording this. So, it's just, yeah. Because I realized, oh, no, people may not see it till later. So, however, whichever. So as the title suggests, I'll be doing a comparison between, heartwarming and sad. So a lot of people say like, oh, some whatever, like this movie's a sad movie. This movie's a sad movie. Well, that's not necessarily true. Okay, for example, Turner and Hooch, the end, the no nearing the end. That's sad. He loses Hooch, and honestly, just side note, Tom Hanks absolutely sold that scene, and so did the lady who played the vet, and no, the people who trained Hooch, no, all good. But it's like Tom Hanks is emotional. It's like he's like, no, no, don't worry, we'll. Yeah, it was so emotional. It's like sometimes when I watch it, I've watched it too. I know I've watched it a few times, and sometimes I still get emotional. Oh, by the way, whom has seen the Turner and Hooch series? I am not caught up yet. I have. Please leave a comment if you have or not. Oh, by the way, just a side note, it's not a reboot. It is a sequel series to the movie. Yeah, it is. I mean, there's a time gap between the two, but whatever. Whatever, Harry. It doesn't matter. Side note. So, so at first you might think Turner Hooch is a sad movie. Well, no, it's a comma. It's a dramedy, comedy with some drama in it. It's also a crime movie. Uh, but and it's like Hooch dies. Well, turns out he you know passed on his genetics, shall we say, for the younger audience. So my video doesn't get said as like, wait a minute, no, you said whatever. So it's got to be this. It's got to be 18 and up. No, so it just makes it easier. Uh, yeah. So he got a younger Hooch. So I mean, yeah. So if you haven't seen the show, there is a little bit discrepancy, but aside from that, really, it's perfectly fine. Anyhow, and then another movie, Old Yeller. That's another emotional movie, but that movie is still heartwarming because similar with Turner and Hooch. No, turns out he spread his genetics to little puppies. Like at first, it wasn't a big deal because the older son, no, the older kid. I'm forgetting his name. Whatever. He Old Yeller's his dog. Like sure, the younger brother that was kind of his dog, but it really became the older brothers because it's like, oh yeah, they both attempted to get a wild hog, but didn't go so well, and they both made it out alive. So that was a really big bonding experience for them. And he was the one that no had to put him down. Yeah, but in the end, it's still a heartwarming movie, just like Turner Hooch, because they have a young no, they have an offspring that can continue on. However, what the difference between Turner and Hooch and Old Yeller, it becomes a sad thing in the sequel. No, you have a beautiful, an absolutely adorable, golden retriever puppy. Then you have a hound dog, which I guess it makes sense, but he didn't show a lick of similarities with presumably his mom. You know, the dog of the girl, that the girl owns, the small one. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, like the smaller dog, that little kind of like Toto might have been what the breed Toto was. I no whatever, or whichever, whatever Harry. Yeah. So because now it's like he doesn't possess the characteristics of Old Yeller, and he's smaller. So it's not even like he's like, no, old yellow, no, yeah, yellow, come back, yellow. No, it's like for whomever has seen the movie, best goddamn dog in the West, know that one. I'm sure most people that have seen the movie recognize that, like maybe vaguely or whatever. It's almost doesn't matter, but whatever, Harry. And then like I said, becomes sad because it's like, what is this dog? Because okay, because the scene in Turner blah 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 in Cephalopla Lodge. Please leave a comment if you got the reference. Anyhow, no. Yeah, so in Old Yeller there's a scene where where the older brother didn't trust Old Yeller no at that point. So he decided to hang it a little bit lower. To or no, maybe he decided to hang it up higher. Either way, like he just like he was being cautious about it in some way. And the mom was like, "Sure, no, it's not gonna matter." Like the mom knows. The mom, a lot of people they get a vibe for things, especially moms and such. A lot of people get vibes about things, and it's like Old Yeller knew. He knows. Oh, you're testing me, so I definitely shouldn't eat this. All right. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. He lowered it to test it. Good thing he passed. And it's like, not even a bite, not even a nibble. Like that, no, there was no discernible difference between when he hung it up and when he got there. And she was like, "Oh, you could have left it on the ground and he wouldn't have touched it." Because Old Yeller knows. He's smart enough. He's got enough life experience to know. No, hey, no. You eat what you get. You don't. No, you don't eat what you find. Unless you hunted the animal. But that's a different story entirely. And yeah, so and then okay, another one, Cujo. That is a sad story because all right, sure, they make it out alive, but for everyone it's like the dog went nuts. Well, no, the dog infectious disease. And what's sad? He stuck his head back in. He got his head back out, but then he got it stuck. Second time, he's like, "Oh, okay, I can get it. All right, maybe this time." But yeah, and then he had to kill him. Now, what happened with the mom and her son? She probably realized, yeah, no, I definitely gotta not. Like, she already was gonna break it off with the dude, that she was having the affair with. But that's like, oh yeah, that cemented her thought on that. But we didn't get any kind of, no, Cujo 2. Like, we didn't get any kind of, Cujo had, no, like, Cujo made it with a, no, yeah. Yeah, that's the closest I'll ever get. And that was, so he mated with, no, no, like Old Yeller and Hooch. They both mated. I love the scene in Turner and Hooch when Hooch comes back. It's like, no, you gutsy. I'll give you that, or whatever he said. And then he sees it, and he sees Hooch at the door with a dog. It's like, no, she cannot spend the nights. Yeah. So then it's like, oh, naturally, no, gotta take her to the vet because that's where the dog belonged. Because the dog was the vet. The dog was belonged to the vet. And for people that have seen the Turner and Hooch show, the lady that the character that is played by Josh, Josh Peck, the character he plays, he's slightly attracted to the vet, so I guess they both have it. No, I guess a type runs in the family, eh? I thought of that when I was watching it with my niece, and it was so funny. I just like I guess they have a type because no Turner's no what would end up being wife, no, she was also a vet, so it's like oh I love it. Yeah. Cujo never got that kind of like, no, she cannot spend the nights. And it's like, yeah, and then like Old Yeller didn't have that, but we we know, it's like how else? No, how else would it have happened? Because I mean, she was like, "Hey, no, because the girl that owned the like Toto's dog or whatever kind of dog it was, and the little girl, mentioned that she had that her dog had a litter, and that's sometime now, yeah. So I guess that shows. So Old Yeller has been roaming around for a bit. That's probably yeah. Well, whatever. It's not the point. And one of them was a golden retriever. So yeah, that's just a side thing. And yeah, they both had no, they both spread their genetics, and they both they're both okay we lost them, but we got a new one in the end. So it's not that it's not sad, but heartwarming. No, for me, something sad, but something good in the end happens. So I guess no, Cujo in a way is kind of heartwarming, but it's not from the perspective of the dog die. No, dog dies at the end. That plot, that's like so much of us like no. But it's funny. Like the first time I ever heard a reference to Cujo, I mean, was Bolt, the movie Bolt. John Travolta. Um, but the first time I really ever got the reference was in a show I used to watch. Oh man, what's wrong with this dog? Oh, this is the first time I want the dog to die. And it's like, that's Cujo. And then also Mittens. Hey, listen here, Cujo. No, calling Bolt Cujo. But it's funny, he was a really good dog before the rabies. And then it's like like there was like this fog scene where it's like the last moments of lucidity when like some of Cujo's mind was still intact. Then he left. It's like no, hey, stay over there. Don't come closer. I gotta leave. Like Cujo is a good dog. When he got rabies and fully got mad, got the hydrophobia as it was called in Old Yeller. Um, that wasn't Cujo anymore. That was Cujo's body, but that wasn't Cujo. It's like people with Alzheimer's, similar. It's like angry Alzheimer's kind of, to my understanding. I know it's memory loss, but it's like, you lose all like the animal loses like that's not that animal anymore. Similar why it's why it could be compared to Alzheimer's or other memory losing like mind altering and mind losing diseases. And yeah, so I know this was a longer one, but this was kind of necessary. So I'll just wrap this up. So basically, heartwarming is something sad, but something good happens at the very end. But sad, nothing good comes out of the situation. And it just ends on a very sad note. So, yeah, that's all I got for now. So, please leave a like if you liked the video. Please subscribe. No, because, come here. No, I got a little secret to tell you. It helps the YouTube algorithm to recommend the videos. But shh, don't tell anyone I said that. It's a secret. So until next time. Oh, and then ring the bell. I've heard no, that's something people say. I don't know if it does or doesn't help, but whatever, Harry. So until next time, super. Oh, and if you have any ideas for topic of discussion, please leave a comment below so I can look into that. Yeah, so super. Take care now. Bye bye then.